peeps, mewmew here, and welcome back to Ocean Anamnesis. Today we're going to talk about all the Valentine's Day updates, so let's get to it. Today is February 5th, 2019, and we have a lot of updates for Star Ocean, so I really wanted to make a video this morning, so I'm like, I gotta do it. So the first thing that we got as an update is we have the new Maze of Frost. It's available from today to the 26th of February. Y'all know how the Maze of Tribulation works. You get 3 chances a day, you get coins in exchange for gems. Then we also have this Chocolate Rush event that's here. And so basically, we have details for Chocolate Rush. From February 14th is Valentine's Day. Claire finds out about a special day of birth where you send sweets to those that you care about. With the help of Remy, they decide to make chocolates for those that she cares for. Complete limited time achievements and receive various awards. So we'll be able to get some, things from this, and it's available from today to the 19th. And the event reward is, she is so cute. Girly Claire Sharpshooter. Her scheme for this is so adorable. And her rush mode is revised Heavenly Flight, which is attack minus 20% and defense minus 20% for all allies for 30 seconds. Her talents is Demon Girl 2, which is damage dealt to humans plus 40%. Talent 2, Chocolate Temptation, nullifies poison for the party for 180 seconds, which would be very helpful in areas that you could get poison. Then we also have Fine Swordplay, AP cost minus 20%. That is very nice, especially for a free unit. And Sharpshooters adapt at battling humanoids, can nullify poison. So these are the achievements that we can do. We have Girly Claire in there, some hammers, some limit break crystals, more of her. So definitely it's worth trying to get all of these done so that you can get her fully, limit break down. So definitely do this. It's very awesome. Then we have a package sent with love. So, a package sent with love. Wanting to become popular, Welch has a plan to turn herself into an attractive female on Valentine's Day. Get ready for a wild ride with Rena, Welch, and Verda through this limited time event mission. During the missions, Cat Rena, Dream Welch, and Sweet Verda will be selectable as NPC companion during battles for easy to hard missions. By clearing the mission, players will be able to obtain a number of chocolate coins based on the difficulty of the missions, and you can use these chocolate coins and exchange them for rare items in the event and the item shop. So group up with your friends and use your time wisely. So definitely that's very awesome, and it's here from today to the 19th. Everything seems to be that amount of time. Then some of the items that you can exchange for are sexy nails, a secret diary, chocolate arms, some APCs, a 4 to 5 star character ticket, a limit breaker, Valentine's Day pouch that is adorable, which is a 5-star accessory. I'm curious what it does, and also chocolate hammers to limit break the sexy nails, secret diary, or chocolate arms. And basically those 3 new weapons that are part of this, they do have specific factors to it. So the sexy nails has hurt burst plus 20% damage, attack damage dealt plus 50% during assault charge, recovers 2% HP every 5 seconds, and factor 3 is only for max limit broken. Secret diary, we have Glending Bog plus 20% damage taken minus 10%, and rush combo damage dealt plus 10%. For the chocolate arms, we have clockwise arms plus 20% damage dealt to a single enemy plus 15% during 3 skill combos or more. The third one is absorbs 5% of damage dealt by normal attacks. So like always, these attack items, weapons that we can get in the events are usually very good for the units that we get on the banner, which we are going to talk about those in a little bit because they look really cute. And also for the Valentine's Day pouch, we do have some details for it, which is factor 1 is HP plus 5%, and also recovers 2% HP every 5 seconds. So that's very nice to keep somebody alive in your party. And you can actually get some of these items through achievements by completing missions at different difficulty levels. Oh, I love the oh stamp. Oh, and Cat Rena as Meow Meow. I need that one so much. and it's just by completing different missions in this. So very excited to be able to do this. And you can get some gems. Also, the enemy that we're going to go up against is type plant. Its weakness is earth. Its attack pattern intensifies as its HP decreases. Slightly susceptible to poison, paralysis, frost, and curse. Movement speed increases drastically after mode change. Decreases the party's fire resistance by 80% at the start of battle, and ranges after 7 minutes. So definitely want to kill things off before 7 minutes. And our recommended characters, of course, we have Cat Rena, Dream Welsh, and Sweet Verda, which I'm not going to talk about them right now because we're going to talk about them in a different notice. And also recommended weapons. So Lovely Kitty Paws, Book of Love Poems, Angel Arms, and Plants there. I'm not going to talk about these because they have their own notice. Because, we have notices on notices on notices. So we do have a new chapter available. The Levant Space Station is available. So definitely check that out. It is a great source of gems for you to complete the story. I know it does cause a lot of stamina, but great source of, gems if you need them for, like, summoning. Just saying. You got it. And let's go back. Yes, we do have a Valentine's Day campaign, as you can see, because it's kind of called it out now for me. Okay, so back to the notices. We also have a campaign character draw for new 5-star characters and Valentine's Day versions of Star Ocean's 2 Rena, Star Ocean 5's Welch, and Star Ocean's Verda. During the campaign period, the draw rate of the newest units will be increased. So Cat Rena is an ace attacker that wields knuckles. She is able to greatly enhance other close range units in the party, increases AP recovery rate of attacker units, and apply a special buff that activates during charge assaults. Additionally, she wields both close range and long range battle skills and is swift as a cat. Dream Welch is an ace healer that wields a tome and adept at using earth symbology. She's able to increase the party's attack and int damage, as well as being able to apply a debuff that increases the damage taken by enemies when their HP goes below 50%. Then we also have Sweet Verda, an ace attacker that wields robot arms. Her close range battle skills applies a debuff that increases the enemy's attack/int damage taken from Sweet Verda only. Her rush mode is quite powerful as well too. Additionally, she can also increase her damage through skill chains. Cat Rena, Dream Welch, and Sweet Verda are especially effective in the boss event mission, a package sent with love. So take advantage of this deal and turn tides in your favor. So of course they're going to be really good for the current event. I really want Cat Rena because she's adorable. And yes, later today or tomorrow you will be seeing my summon video for these units. I'm very excited and hopefully we get something really good. So we do have Cat Rena, Dream Welch, and Sweet Verda. Of these units, I think Cat Rena is the best of the bunch, so that's what I want. And also because she's dressed like a cat, so I want to have Rena. And Rena is an attacker. She does, for her rush mode, is Love Scratch. That does damage dealt to a single enemy plus 40% party for 20 seconds. So she increases damage dealt for a single enemy, so that's pretty cool. Then we have Power Attack of 4,000 for that. We have battle skills Crescent Locust, Death Palm Kiss, X-Claw Kiss, and Heart Burst. Her talents is Cat Ears 2, which is attack plus 40% for the party, plus attack plus 60% for short range weapons. Then we have Exposed Ferocity 2, nullifies enemy's critical hit during an assault charge and no flinching when taking damage of 30% HP or less during an assault charge. Ooh, I should be waking up because it's 6 a.m. Then, when taking damage of 30% HP or less during an assault charge for all attackers. Talent 3 is Battle Luck 2, normal attack AP to recovery plus 100%, agility AP cost minus 50% for all attackers, and last but not least, Sweet Present, which is 70% chance of surviving a lethal attack at 20 HP or more, which comes in very handy. Then we have Dream Welch, which is a healer. Her rush mode does recover 70% HP of party and defense minus 40% of all enemies for 20 seconds. So that is a very useful rush skill to have. Just decrease the enemies before, decrease the defense of your enemies before you continue with all the rushes. You really would want her to go very early in your chain. Her talents is Lady's Charms 2, which is damage dealt plus 30% at less than 50% HP. Beachbody 2, attack / int damage dealt plus 10%, and attack int damage dealt plus 25% during 3 skill combos or more for the party. Then talent 3, Brains and Beauty 2, AP cost minus 20% and no flinching during symbol invocation. And then we have Troublemaker, int plus 15% and HP plus 10%. And last but not least, we have Sweet Verda, which is an attacker. She does Chocolate Blessing as her rush, and that is attack / int damage taken plus 10% all enemies for 20 seconds. And her talents are first Valentine, attack plus / int damage dealt plus 50% with short range weapons for 10 seconds. Then we have Flask Full of Emotions 2, AP cost minus 20% during 3 skill combos or more for the party. Then we have talent 3, Lover Japanese Cuisine 2, and its attack damage dealt plus 100% during 3 skill combos or more, and 200% damage during 5 skill combos or more. And last but not least, Awkward Adolescence, which is attack plus 15 and hit plus 10. So those are the new units. Their draw rates is higher during this event. As long as you draw on the right banner or heightened, you are not guaranteed them, but you have the increased chance of getting them. Second to last, we have the campaign weapon draw. This one includes, as a Valentine's Day weapons, there's 3 new weapons: the Lovely Kitty Paws, the Book of Love Poems, and the Robo Arms, which are Angel Arms. And there's also Plant Slayer, which is a gun, even though it looks like a bow. I don't know. It looks like a bow, but it's a gun. I don't know. Limited once per account. Attention, draw can be guaranteed for 1 of 5-star weapons. Does not count towards the campaign weapon step-up draw. So that's as usual. You could draw for the weapons, can get 5-star weapons. So just to talk about the weapons really briefly, the Lovely Kitty Paws are knuckles. It imbues attacks with urge damage and increases the damage dealt to plants as well, plus 10%. Second factor absorbs 10% of damage dealt by normal attacks. 3. Critical hit chance plus 15%, and that one is unlocked by maximum breaking it. For the Book of Love Poems is in earth damage dealt plus 10%, 40%, and damage dealt by dark plus 30%. Then we have 80% chance of surviving a lethal attack at 10% HP or more, and 15% chance of causing stun. Angel Arms imbues attacks with earth, no flinching during attack and damage taken plus minus 10%, critical hit chains plus 10%, and critical hit damage plus 50%. And Plant Slayer, we have damage dealt to plants plus 40%, 80% chance of surviving a lethal attack at 10% HP or more, damage dealt by 20% increase when attack hits a single enemy. And that's pretty much it. And last but not least, because I'm like going for like ever, so the Valentine's Day campaign, which you kind of already saw, we have some special things going on for Valentine's Day. 1 is a login bonus campaign, 2 is a limited time items, and 3 is a limited time campaign character, and 4 is the package set unlocked. We've already talked about most of these. We haven't talked about the login bonus, which has small limit breaker crystals. We have more small limit breaker crystals, a large one. We have a 5-star character ticket and another 5-star weapon ticket, and so we have 2 limit break crystals, which is actually enough for you to limit break a character by 1. So definitely very worthwhile for you to log in. Just do it. And then limited time items that you can find in the shop. And yes, in the Valentine Limited Day set, you do have a 5-star Ace character ticket, some AB Seeds, Limit Breaker Crystal Pie 4, which is totally worth. How much is that worth? It's in each one of them. So hold on. And the campaign character draw, the package that I always love, we've talked about that. We're just gonna go and like quickly just check the shop.
Are you looking for anything in
I feel
particular?
like I look really bad. I need to mess with my cat more. For 5,000 4 limit breaker crystals, that's guaranteeing you limit breaking a character by 2. Wow. Like, look at this one for 5,000. An ace character ticket, 2 weapon tickets, and platinum prisms to like upgrade characters. And look at this one. 5-star ace character, AP star seeds, limit breaker crystals, rainbow crystals, 2 for a one-handed sword, a staff, a gun, knuckles, dagger, coin, all these things. Okay, like, and you can buy this 3 times. Wow. Like, wow, I mean, I noticed, like, it's 15,000 gems if you, like, go for it. But this is, like, really worth because of all that it has. And, you know, yes, you have a 5-star ace character ticket. So, like, hear me out. You do your summons. You get the characters you want. And then you realize, oh, I'm, like, 2 away from max limit breaking Welsh. And you're like, oh, wait. I can buy this thing and it'll give me a +2 on her. Oh my gosh, so worth. I really love this box. I hope they do more boxes like this, although that would be way too tempting. But like, this, I have 13 days to get 15,000 coins. It's totally doable as long as you do Maze of Tribulation and do the new story. Totally worth buying. Just saying. I'm totally gonna get all 3 of them. And, you know, to end this video, I might as well do my summon, my free summon, that is, before I do my other summons, but, you know, we're gonna start. I haven't had a 5-star come up out of any of these in a really long time, which is very disappointing, and we just got a 4-star, which I guess is better than nothing. And hey, limit break materials, that's all I could say. They come in so handy, because I had to use all of my stuff upgrading some characters recently, so totally happy with that, getting more limit breaking materials. But that has been all of the updates that we have for Valentine's Day for Star Ocean Anamnesis. I hope you enjoy all the events that we have going on. If you're summoning, I wish you the most of luck. I'm about to do my summons after this video, or after I upload this video, and I will either release that today or tomorrow, so wish me luck in however they come out. I wish you luck in how your summons go out. So thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you for being amazing. And oh my gosh, so much for this, you know, content update. So thank you all so very much for watching. And until next time, meow.